Welcome to Witness. I'm Raghi Omar. Nepal is the highest place on Earth, so it might be forgiven for not worrying too much about rising sea levels due to global warming. But sea levels are merely one indicator of the growing threat caused by climate change, and even in this remote region of the globe, there are worrying signs. Norbu Sherpa is a former Buddhist monk turned trekking guide. He's climbed Everest 3 times, but now Norbu is tackling an even tougher adversary: dramatic shifts in the region's weather pattern. Crop-threatening droughts, meagre snowfall, sudden unseasonable rainstorms and increased temperature are causing a meltdown. Glacier lakes absorb the runoff, but many, like Lake Imja, are in danger of bursting their banks. Tanya Peterson went to Norbu's village, which lies directly beneath Lake Imja, to see for herself the devastating effect global warming could have for the Sherpas who live on the roof of the world.
My
name is Norbu Sherpa. I lived in a monastery like this for 19 years. I used to be a monk. In the morning when I worship, I offer water, burn incense sticks, and recite the holy book.
This is the Khumbu region of northern Nepal, home to Everest, the highest point on Earth. It's home also to the Sherpas, a people renowned for their ability to thrive in one of the world's most challenging environments. Khat village is 4 hours from Lukla, the nearest airport, on foot. There are no roads in Khumbu. Norbu Sherpa had studied to be a lama, a Buddhist monk, like his father before him. But an event in 1985 was to change his life forever.
Our village used to be up there. My house was right next to that small tree. Our neighbor's house was there. And when the lake flooded, my land and my neighbor's land all got swept away.
90 kilometers upstream of Khat village, the Dikshau glacier lake had burst its rocky dam and created a devastating flood landslide.
That day, we were in the house. There was a big explosion. We came to check it. There was a big black pile of the mountain rolling down, including rocks and trees. We scrambled about, collecting a few belongings, and ran out of the house. The flood raged on for hours all around us. From that afternoon all the way through to the next day, the flood waters swept everything away. In the morning, we went to the place where the house was, and it was as if it was never there.
The glaciers are in retreat. Global warming is causing the ice to melt, and glacier lakes are absorbing the runoff, but at a cost. It's estimated that 20 of Nepal's 2,000 or so glacier lakes are in imminent danger of flooding. A bitter irony, then, that Nepal is one of the lowest per capita energy consumers in the world. Eventually, Norbu Sherpa returned and started to rebuild his life, literally.
This is my new house. It's built on higher ground than my old house. This is my monastery, my restaurant and my lodge. That's my village ghat down there. 250 people live there. Most of them are either farmers or mountain guides.
After the Digshao flood, 19-year-old Norbu had to give up a religious life to support his family. He became a trekking guide, a career he's followed now for nearly 2 decades. And in that time, he's also started a family and a business of his own. Norbu's wife, Aung Kandu, runs their tourist lodge and restaurant. Tourism is a major source of income for Khumbu. The region is a popular destination for backpackers and trekking enthusiasts. For Norbu, trekking offers not only a living, but also an opportunity to work in the landscape he loves.
My happiest moments have been when I'm in Tibet climbing, especially mountains over 8,000 meters. The first time I climbed Everest was in 1984 with an Indian expedition team.
1984
I was only 18 then.
Mount Everest stands at 8,850 meters, the world's highest mountain. Nepalis know it by its Sanskrit name, Sagarmatha, which they translate as top of the world. At the summit, the temperature can drop as low as -60 degrees Celsius, but there is still a steady stream of expeditions attempting its ascent.
As a trekking guide, I get to meet different people and go to different places. I get to travel all over Nepal and also to Tibet. Yeah, I enjoy it. Being a guide is not just about walking. It also means you have to manage the group. It also means that you have to take risks.
Nepal's annual average temperature has risen, and Norbu believes that this has taken some of the risk out of climbing Everest.
This is Everest Base Camp. I go there 4 to 5 times a year. The camp used to be half an hour's trek from here, but now the glaciers have shifted and moved, and the camp is now 3 hours trek away, much further up the mountain, because the snow is melting. Before, an Everest expedition would take around 90 to 100 days, and there was really no guarantee at all of success. Now people come for a month to 45 days and complete the climb. The treks I've been on Nambu Glacier, Gujumba Glacier, Khumbu Glacier, Imja Glacier have changed a lot from before, and many small lakes have been formed.
Near
Gujumba Glacier, there are many tiny lakes, and if all these lakes merge, it'll be as big as Imja Glacier Lake. That's why we need to solve this problem through fact-finding or through research.
यसको समस्या चाहिँ हामीले अब रिसर्च गरेर हुन्छ कि अब यसको चाहिँ वैकल्पिक कुराहरु के छ अब त्यसले चाहिँ हेरेर हामीले चाहिँ यसले चाहिँ अब नियन्त्रण गर्ने गर्यो भने चाहिँ राम्रो हुन्छ.
Norbu's concerns are well placed. The nearby Imja Glacier Lake is almost double the size of Digshao, the lake that flooded and devastated his village in 1985. The unpredictable weather is bringing other problems too.
Many things have changed in my village and its surroundings. It hasn't rained at all. There's been a drought and trees have been dying. If this continues into the next few years, we'll really feel the effects.
This winter, there was no snow, no rainfall. Instead, the snowstorms came when least expected, in the spring, baffling locals and tourists alike.
This
is the field where we grow potatoes. We plant them during February, March, and they are usually ready by July, August. This is our main source of food, both for tourists and for the household.
घरमा पनि हाम्रो धेरै जसो प्रयोग गर्ने यो आलु नै आलुबाट नै खाना बनाउँ.
If there is no rainfall, the field will be dry and we won't be able to grow anything at all.
पानी नपरेर आलु यतिदेखि सबै
Last year, the potatoes were spoiled because there wasn't rain.
बिग्रे नि पर्दा कसेरा.
After the break, Norbu takes his challenge to the capital, Kathmandu.